Nerd Farmers, it's Burke. You know me as @BurkeBeNice, and I want to welcome you to our completely spoiler-free Firewatch review. Firewatch is a very special game that I insist almost every person plays. It comes to you from Campo Santo, a small indie development company, and I think they only have like 14 developers. But anyways, it's been on my radar for quite some time. And what Firewatch does is it kind of puts you in the shoes of Henry, a middle-aged man who you can say is either trying to find himself in the wilderness or run away from something. I'm not going to say too much since that would obviously be spoiling too much for you. And when I say put you in the shoes of Henry, I mean you're actually playing Henry. At no time did I feel like I was actually playing myself or answering in ways that I could, because at the beginning of Firewatch, Campo Santo does something which I thought was trying to read myself, but it's actually, I think, choosing options that Henry would choose. And that's kind of a choose-your-own-adventure option where they started their narrative and let you choose one or two options, both of which never were really that good. But you do kind of soon find out that Henry is quite selfish and sometimes narcissistic. After choosing the options and having the devastating beginning that is Firewatch, then the game, I think, would say possibly truly begins. And on the exterior, Firewatch appears to be another one of those walking simulators, as I did air quotes. But as the days go on, you learn that it's much more than that. When you look past all the beautiful scenery that Campo Santo has put into Firewatch, and also the fantastic dialogue that you have with your supervisor Delilah, Firewatch then opens up into something much more devious than I think anyone ever anticipated Firewatch to be. What Campo Santo does is hides a Hitchcockian type thriller in the facade of a gorgeous walking simulator. At times, Firewatch was more suspenseful and more thrilling and more frightening than any horror game that I've ever played. And I think that just speaks a lot to exactly how special Firewatch is. Now, I don't want to see Firewatch pigeonholed into the walking simulator genre. It's much more than that. The characters in it are sincere, their dialogue is funny, and sometimes dark. The game is often beautiful, and at other times genuinely frightening. Campo Santo took a chance in developing Firewatch. They created something unique, and I believe you should take the chance on Firewatch too.
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do a lot of crossword puzzles.